Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We stand for the national anthem of Poland. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Zalewski. And Szymanski. Zielinski. Looking to play him in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Poland with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! Quality ball. Thinks one through. Opts to play it back. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Sandler. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he was quick to react. And it's Zielinski. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. And it's played in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Poland so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kiwior. Zalewski. Piontek. Cash. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played. Cash is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goes for the shot! Now the ball in. Szymanski getting this one clear. Well, that's a little loose. Well read, nice interception. And he's gone looking for safety.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Zalewski. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. And he'll shoot here! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! That was venomous. "15 minutes till half-time. Can he get it through? Piontek. Szymanski. Zielinski. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kivior. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Kivior. Looking to go deep. He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? Crossed in once more. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Szymanski. Piontek is onto this. Shoots! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Poland have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Zalewski, and it's made its way to him. Out to the left it goes. Zalewski. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Hello everybody,
back on the first 45 minutes.
Poland really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Poland are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he's worked it through, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Kivior. Zielinski. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Not the most accurate pass. Zielinski. Zalewski. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Willems. Clipped into space. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Great vision. Shot. Tries a shot! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should...
He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deep throw. Oh, what a climb!
Attendance for this match was
And he has kept it out
52,820.
somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's on chance to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Zielinski. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zalewski. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, that was vital. And he's in on goal. Real chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Willems cuts it out. Played out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. But that has not gone well. Piontek looking to add to his goal. This looks promising. Thinks about the and a chance! In he goes again! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 74 minutes is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they clean up?
Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
For Piontek. Chance, surely! Should have equalised.
Piontek clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Now it's Piontek.
Poland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Poland are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Poland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
It's Piontek! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Piontek has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cash. Well, that pass isn't the best.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, no joy this time. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Zielinski. Szymanski. And it's Zalewski. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's in a big chance! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Please take
So
this
a brief
opportunity
breather
to pay a
and
visit
then
to our
extra
official
time.
store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Poland did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Oh, he's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Looking for the run. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Poland really could have done without this. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. They've scored! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
The goal scorer after 6 minutes in extra time is number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Zalewski. Played through into space. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Zalewski. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. And the through ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it out wide. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Well, we are already up and running again. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Oh, good take in a good area. Zielinski powering forward here. And it's Zielinski. Szymanski takes a shot! Oh, in he goes again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. They're up to 5 corners now.
Zalewski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Big chance, must be! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's had a crack. Poland are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Szymanski calmly anticipates. And here's Zielinski. Zielinski out to the right.
Poland really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's managed to get
That's
free.
good play from him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he plays one through. And he was alert to it. And that is as far as it goes. Poland did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Poland absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where
Just
standards
a quick
really need
request
to
today
be.
for everybody to please kindly remove
So
any
thank you
cars
very
parked
much,
on
Jim,
the
for
road
joining me.
outside
That
the
brings us
stadium.
to the end of our coverage. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
As you can see, we've already started here. That has been cut short. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Alexander-Arnold.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Rodrigo! Let's a look and place it forward.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vinicius Junior. Rice.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that's well seen too. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rice does well to get it back. Now it's Saka. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's come to nothing.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Ødegaard. And here's Saka. He's got chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ødegaard. Now it's Eze. Zubimendi. Zubimendi goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And here's Eze.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Eze! Decent enough try.
Eze is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Zubimendi, and here's Eze. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball, good... He's having a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Looking for options, for movement. And he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's managed to get rid. Just eases him off the ball. Eze. Rodrigo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Calafiori. Could be danger here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Arda Güler. Saka. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Pass somewhat off target. Rice gathers from the goal kick. Timber. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has been cut short. Saka. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Saka. Zubimendi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving on and making good progress.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Eze receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now the ball in. Climbs up big! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And if you do have a chance today,
It's a dressing
please
room
take some time
that
out to give
needs
your support
rousing
to
at
our better
half-time,
stadium
because in
fund.
truth they've
And
not
please
really been at
welcome
it so
lads to the
far.
field.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he was quick to react. And smartly reclaimed. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper beats it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Odegaard! And the ball's come loose here. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Rodrigo. He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit hard.
And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Calafiori cuts it out. Rice. Odegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. Takes aim and he rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Eze certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're back on the ball again. Spread it left. There will be a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Now this could be a chance. And he's through, he's had a shot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that really is so impressive. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Added Subimendi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Saka. Asensio calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running. And here's Rodrigo. Now there's a fine ball. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ødegaard. Great vision. He's through here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Mbappe. Timber. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Arsenal have a free kick. Well, that was venomous. Into the last quarter of an hour. Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Goulet. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's found a way through. Timber. Oh, that's nice. It's a really well-measured ball. Rice. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's having a go! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Goulet has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eze, and he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The referee has just said play on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
Terrific header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that... Can he finish? He scores! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
There will be 3
And that's a
minutes
good
added
ball.
time.
Rodrigo is onto this. Rice. Odegaard. That looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid looking to pass their way through. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Zubimendi. And time is up. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Arsenal leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Today that memorabilia from today's match is now on
So
sale.
just time
in
for
the
me to say
stadium
thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks.
Ah, he's given it away!
And he's managed to get
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And that really is so impressive.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
an early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's had it nicked away.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spread out to the left.
Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. And the counter is on. And this is Ronaldo.
Rafael Leao. That is good strength.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well read, nice interception. Vitinha, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank, Son Heung-min. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Diogo Dalot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's burst through. And there's the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, that was venomous. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Bruno Fernandes is having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
After 19 minutes is
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. And this is Ronaldo.
South Korea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's beaten the last man. Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And claimed it back swiftly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he skips past his man. Very nicely done. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had it taken off him. No, again, there's no way through. He's in a great position here. He's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Tries to cut back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's been cut out, well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. That has been slung wide. Now the delivery. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Inacio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
South Korea really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
That's rather hopeful! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Rafael Leao, and it's Bernardo Silva for Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a key interception. And they win it back again. And here's Cristiano, he's had a shot! Ronaldo, superb! That is a gem, an absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here, simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. Diogo Dalot spots it and intercepts.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Portugal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bernardo Silva. Well, that was a period of possession which carried... Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly, shoots! And the keeper threw out a limb.
South Korea certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lee Kang-in has it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Bernardo Silva delivers.
South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedro Neto.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
And they're quick to get it back.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha. Threads one in. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Can he latch on to this? Rafael Leao. And it's Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here's Son Heung-min. Bruno Fernandes.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
South Korea get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Ronaldo in.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Just too high. Well timed, excellent interception. Inacio calmly anticipates. No way through, so back it comes.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Stood up well to him there.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
There was no getting to that. No.
Messi! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister, and it's Messi. Looking to play him in, and he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Looking for options for movement. Otamendi gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries from a long way. It's hit the upright. And the pass is intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And for a moment you felt that... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dybala. And here's Alvarez. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well...
Gonzalez! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Argentina take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Chance! He scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Gonzalez has cut it out. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was lovely, that.
He's through, now is he in? Takes a shot! There was plenty of power on that. Portugal with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's on his way! That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. The decision...
Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now that looks a decent ball. Vitinha. Dybala. Tries to pass it through. Gonzalez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a dangerous ball. Ruben Diaz could move up a gear here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that's gone loose. Alvarez. And here's the chance to counter. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
This is Ronaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. This looks promising. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He's found a way through. And that's been won straight back. And here's Gonzalez. Hangs in across.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lisandro Martinez with the slide tackle there. McAllister, over to the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Diogo Dalot for Pedro Neto. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Alvarez. Vitinha spots it and intercepts. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Cleared away. The referee has given a corner. Messi goes short. Cleared without complication. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Paredes. McAllister. And that was very necessary. And he's there to retrieve it. Pedro Neto charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Bernardo Silva looking to penetrate opposition lines. Paredes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Goes for goal! Martinez. Now it's Dybala.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Messi. And he's running, shot at goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. McAllister. Shot could... and the shot! Well, now it's... and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Paredes demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, chance for a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Out of play for a throw. McAllister. Bruno Fernandes does well to get it back. Montiel gets into a good position.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, shooting chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Big chance! And they've got rid. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out